Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, The Life of Chic, and y'all already know what time it is. We about to get into the review and reaction of Love Island Season 7, Episode 4. Yeah, let's hear it, Listen, tonight we have the live stream, and I said we're going to do this every night that Love Island comes on. It did not come on last night. I don't know, maybe they gave us a break for the drama. I don't know. But Episode 4 was so far the best episode for me. So episode 4 begins where we left off on the dock with Jeremiah and Huda having their one-on-one. Now, Huda finally, okay, let's just say finally, Huda finally tells Jeremiah she's a mom. Now, you would think this person that you've been solely in love with for the last 4 days is going to have a better reaction than, oh, I can't look at you. I don't know. Jeremiah's reaction right there was telling everything that we needed to know. Okay? How he's gonna move with Huda, how he feels about her being a mom. And I think he was putting up a pretty good poker face. Like, not for nothing, I did want to be proven wrong, but I was proven right. I knew he was gonna act like that. But here's 2 things that Jeremiah told Huda. 1, he said, if I switch up, I'll let you know, but right now, I really like you. 2, I'm not going to tell anybody. He said he was not going to tell anybody that she's a mom, and he was going to allow her to tell everyone at her time and on her terms. That did not last long. The next morning or that night, Jeremiah literally went to Bella and was like, she's a mom. So right there, 1, Bella already knew, but right there, that said everything that we needed to know about Jeremiah and how he's about to play it. Granted, he's still poker face, but I don't know. I just feel like we're going to see a switch up with Jeremiah very, very soon, and I'm hoping it's in episode 4 because, y'all. Okay, so now we're moving on to the situation with Nick and Bella. Now, Bella, as we know, told Nick, hey, I really still like you. I want to get to know you. Like, she's really expressive over Nick, and I totally get that. But I do feel like the connection between Nick and Sierra is not that strong. But I feel like with Bella, she's trying to make it known, like, no, I'm the girl that you want. I'm the girl that you need. And though Sierra and Nick are together, I do feel like Sierra has a little possessive side about her. I don't know. Everybody with this possessiveness is starting to look a little weird. Like, you're telling this man or whoever, I want him. That's who I want, and I feel like she's not giving Nick the opportunity to really explore some things with Bella. Like, Sierra, you have to understand, you're coming into a situation. This is not something that popped up out the blue. Like, you're the bombshell that comes into the villa. So you have to understand, and maybe you have to respect some of these connections that I really just don't feel like you're respecting right now. Like, I get it. You want Nick, and you can't sell sex on this man to keep him. Like, show a little bit more personality. Maybe fall back a little bit. But after knowing how many bodies she has and just the things that she has done, I just feel like maybe she loves fast and she's really not giving herself the opportunity to kind of explore the other men, which she did mention as well. So the fact that there are other men in this villa, hopefully Sierra gives them an opportunity. But I do think Ace has lost interest in Sierra already because Ace only made 1 plate of breakfast. Listen, if I was getting avocado toast every morning with some eggs on the side, maybe a pancake or a waffle, I'm going to have to go talk to this man. I feel like Ace is really putting forth to get to know Shelly in some sense, whether it's pulling her for chats, checking on her. Like, I feel like he's really caring for her. My issue is I don't think Shelly is reciprocating that energy. For some reason, I don't know why. I feel like maybe Shelly sees him talking to other girls and maybe that's the turnoff that she has. But at the end of the day, Shelly, you gotta stand up. You gotta get to know this man. Every time I look, Shelly's talking to Huda, Bella, Like Oleandria, like she's literally is a girls with, which is great. But like, when are you going to take time and actually get to know this man? I don't see anything happening with her and Charlie, because Charlie, I just feel like he just be forcing it. Like, you try to force a kiss on her, you know, you're trying to go. I just feel like she's not interested. She didn't stand up for you. So I think Charlie, go talk to somebody else. Please go talk to somebody else. And hopefully Charlie does find somebody. But let the games begin. So the game in this episode was called Getting to Fourth Base. And basically, each of the women had to decide which man they wanted on the base. So you had first base, second base, third base, fourth base. And each base had a different man. Honestly, this was like the perfect time for the women to kind of decide who they wanted to get a little bit more intimate with, who they wanted to really get hot and steamy with, because y'all, I was screaming the whole time. The kisses were intense for me. I just was like, wow. Like, I don't know. Something in my mind is like, why are y'all kissing everybody? I hope y'all don't catch nothing, because the kisses are a lot. So first we had Oleandria, and she was twerking, moving that thing. She was really giving the business to Charlie. And then she be kissing, the way she be kissing Ace, y'all, I don't know. It'd be like open mouth kiss. And it just gives weird. Like, you don't have to kiss him as hard as, you know, other people or what you might think because it's a game. But for some reason, I just feel like there's something secret with Oleandria that she likes about Ace, which is great. But it's like, I don't feel like you're being honest to Shelly about it, and I don't feel like you're being honest to Tila about it. Granted, Tila was on fourth base for her, but I still feel like there's something that we're not seeing or she's not telling. So I'm just keeping my eyes on Oleandria right now. Then we had Sierra. She came sliding down the split, and of course she's gonna make out with Nick, like, you know, what we expected. Like, it was not nothing I did not expect. Their kiss was hot and steamy. It was cute. But I do feel like Sierra maybe kissing some other people may have turned the needle, but I just think it was cute that she did a split. I didn't see her really give the other men, you know, hot and steamy. So I just think it was what we expected. Okay, so my girl Shelly went up next, and I don't know everybody that she had on the bases, but I know Charlie was one of them, Austin was one of them, I think Taylor was one of them, and then we had Ace on fourth. Listen, I just loved seeing her and Ace really connect. Like, the kiss was passionate. He picked her up, he put her on the little stand, and he gave her the business. I just want to be a fly on the wall. Can I please? But I feel like that was an opportunity to really show Ace that she was interested in him, which was great. I think the kiss between her and Austin was more like, you know, I'm just going to give you some action because I do feel bad for you. And then with Charlie, y'all, Charlie, I don't know with Charlie. Like, I feel like Charlie is just trying way too hard for her. Find somebody else, please. And Huda, I don't know. So, you know, we got Huda. She goes up next. Honestly, she kissed Ace. I think that one was a nice kiss. I think an opportunity for her and Ace to maybe reconnect. But of course, her kiss with Jeremiah was hot, steamy. We loved it. Like, it is what it is. It was cute. And then last, Bella. Bella did her big one, y'all. She did her big one. I'm going to give it to her because I feel like everybody expected Bella to maybe just do tap kisses or like a kiss on the cheek. No. I was surprised between her kiss and Charlie. Like, Charlie had his face all up in her privates. And I was like, that's not what y'all supposed to be doing. Y'all supposed to be kissing. But I could see Charlie and Bella together. I don't know. It seems like they could make amends, okay? But overall, her kiss with Nick, that was a kiss that really had the heads turning. All the girls were clapping it up for her. Like, but it made me think, Bella, is this the girl you really are? Are you just holding back? Please call 1-800-FREE-ME. Like, I don't know. It's just something that I feel like she is putting on a facade, or she likes men to think of her like a fantasy. And it's just like, girl, just be you. Because when she talks to people, it's given you are a little more than what you actually put out there. Yeah. Now, like I told y'all on the last one, like I told y'all, the bombshells were going to come in. We had 2 new bombshells, Hannah and Amaya. And I don't know, they both, to me, were a little corny. So I did like that Hannah chose Charlie as one of somebody being on the base. And I actually felt like they have a connection. Like, after the games and all of that, they did kiss again, which was really nice to see because I do want to see Charlie, try to find somebody. And I do feel like Charlie needs someone who is going to go after him a little bit more than him going after them. Because it gives cringe. I don't know. Charlie cringes me out so bad. But I also like that Hannah chose Austin as well because Austin also needs a new love interest. Like, I just feel like nobody's really giving Austin that opportunity. And Austin needs to really give himself a little bit more opportunity with some other girls because he's not doing that right now. Then with our girl Amaya, y'all, when Amaya came in, I already knew Amaya was about to bring the drama. So between Ace and Jeremiah, Amaya's kiss was intense, okay? Her kiss alone with Jeremiah, it could have been better. But what really made me mad was Huda standing over there intimidating him while he was having his opportunity with Amaya. Like, why are you standing in the stands staring him down? You don't have to stare him down. Let him have his moment. She is literally taking the fun out of the games. She's taking the fun out of the villa. And I don't know about y'all, but Huda might be the one person that I know I'm going to vote off. Like, I just feel like I'm going to vote her off. There's just no way that she is blocking this man this hard. And then it's like you don't even know if Amaya is really even interested in Jeremiah like that. Because after Amaya actually sat down with Ace, which I said she bringing in a whirlwind, and she actually started having a good conversation with Ace, and I feel like maybe this might be good for Ace because you have someone else who is interested in you and bigging you up and giving you the validation that you might be looking for. Because I don't know, Shelly, you are missing the mark. You are definitely missing that mark. And I do hope that, I don't know, you find it. You find it soon, okay? But what I did not like was Huda calling Amaya a bitch. Excuse me? You don't know this girl. Like, you're not married to Jeremiah. And the line that really kicked me was, everybody calls us mom and dad. Huda? Who calls you mom and dad? Because last time I checked, ain't nobody calling you mom and dad. I think that's what y'all call each other. But yeah, it's not giving. Like, I really just wish Huda could go at this point. I don't even care for her to find somebody else because it's giving possessive and it's giving, you're ruining the show. So now that we talked about that, I just really need to talk about Bella again. Bella, you did your big one, which I love. But I really feel like you don't need to change who you are for a man to see you. I really feel like now she's at the point where she's trying to pull out all the cards, all the stops. She's overcompensating, with the kissing and whatever else she's doing to get Nick's attention. They were in soul ties and they're talking and they talk about the kiss and he wants another kiss and she's like, cool, I'm all in. So she kisses him. They make out. Now she goes and talks to Oleandria about what happened, not knowing Nick is over there in the photo booth getting tongued down by Sierra. And I also feel like Sierra's doing the absolute most now just to get Nick's attention. It's cute, but it's like, what are we doing? So I really just want to give Bella that advice because I do hope that it helps her in the long run, or, she looks back on how she's acting and she checks herself and she realizes, you know what, if this man was really about me, he would put a little bit more effort into getting to know me as a person and not flip-flopping back and forth, because I just think she's going to lose herself before this season is over, for sure. Okay, so I want to give y'all my top 3 moments from this episode. One of them being when Ace goes, I'm excited to see what happens with this one. When Amaya kisses Jeremiah, I feel like Ace is still being a little snake. I don't know what it is. I really do think he's just trying to push Jeremiah to be a little bit more open with other women in the house. But I do feel like his instigate is so bad that it's funny. And it's also like, again, it proves the point of Jeremiah being like, I don't know, I think he's the one that's possessed. So that is one of my moments. Okay, so another one of my moments was at 38 minutes and 46 seconds, and that's with the commercials. Y'all, the way that the girls were looking, they was looking at Amaya with disgust. They was looking at Amaya with hate. And I really did not like that. Like, I just felt like they could have given Amaya a different reaction, which I do feel like they made up for it later when they invited Amaya up to talk to her and get to know her and things like that. But I just felt like that right there was so uncalled for, and it really did show a lot of the females' colors because, again, this is a game. We're in it to win it. But, like, we're not giving click vibes. Just be open when new people come into the villa because, again, that's what this is about. So, yeah, that was one moment I was just like, that's going to stick with me because I really need to see how these girls move. Don't like it. So then another moment for me was when Hannah and Charlie was on the dock. Again, I really like that Charlie, you know, he's trying to put himself out there. He acknowledged that he's not putting himself out there. Like, he didn't make breakfast for nobody yet. Like, nobody. And I think that him talking to Hannah, that can turn into something. But him, like, 27, never been in a relationship, I just don't know. I don't know if he's fit for this show because how all of a sudden you're going to get in a relationship? Because then, let's say he does win. Maybe it doesn't even last after the villa. And, like, we would want to see that, especially since season 6. Like, we have at least 3 couples that are still together that we voted for, that everybody loved, PPG, of course. And it shows that what they went through in the villa actually mattered. I just don't want him to waste an opportunity. So I do hope this relationship with him and Hannah blossoms into something, and I'm so for it. Okay, so now for our awards. I am giving MVP to Bella. Bella is definitely the most valuable player this episode. Why? Because she went outside herself. Granted, I am still a little skeptical of how she, like, did it. I wish maybe she could have tap kissed everybody and then, like, made out with Nick at the end, or maybe Nick was the first base. So, like, at least she could have showed him, like, you know what, this is kind of who I am. But again, I'm really proud of her because maybe this might open her up to more conversations with some other men in the villa and not her stuck on Nick. And, you know, maybe just see something else happen for her. So I'm excited that I gave Bella MVP for this episode. Best dress. Y'all know I gotta slide in some fashion in here. But I really want to give best dress to Nick. I liked his pants at the end of the episode when he was in Soul Ties with Bella. The pants that he had on was giving, like, Harry Styles type of fashion. Like, I really liked they were kind of loose fit on him. He had the little, like, sleeveless, like, top vest going on, but he just looked really nice. Like, he did not come to play that night. Like, I don't know. I can see why the girls like Nick, but I'm not interested at all. But I can see why they like Nick. He has a little vibe about him, and it definitely shows through his fashion. Vote him out, vote him out. Vote him out, vote him out. This is the next one. Y'all already know who I'm going to say. Huda, out of there. Get her out. Please get her out. First is Austin, and then it's Huda. Now I don't know if I want Huda first and then Austin, because maybe Austin might have an opportunity with somebody. But Huda, baby, you got to go. Like, I get you're looking for a relationship, but, like, are you looking for a dad for your child at this point? I don't know. Like, it's giving weird vibes. Like, I just wish she did give other people opportunity. A lot of people said maybe her and Ace might have had something, you know, together. Maybe. But I just don't feel like that she is trying. And for her to call Amaya out her name, I just don't like it. And I just want to see something else. I do want to see something else. Okay, y'all, it's tweet time. Yeah, I'm going to call it tweet because that's what we doing. So it's tweet time. So Roscoe won Old Girl. I think We used her in our last one. Roscoe, one old girl said, I want Maya to go after Jeremiah so hard now. Huda calling her a bitch was so uncalled for. It definitely was uncalled for. I definitely agree with you. Like, I just feel like Huda is just doing too much. We talked about Huda. I feel like we're giving Huda a lot of airtime, and we need to shift gears with this right now. Somebody else, please. From Stormy X Barn Baby. Yo, it's the same people. Y'all know what y'all be doing. She said, Huda might actually be crazy as hell. And unfortunately, I kind of want to see how far this will go. It's like, I want to see how far it will go too. But I also, like, I'm sick of it at this point. Like, every episode cannot be that. And she's going to crash out. And this crash out is going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. You Avengers said, quote, everyone calls us mom and dad, unquote. Does everyone know that? Exactly. Who is calling y'all mom and dad? Who? Because we're not calling y'all that. Not at all. We is not. I'm not. From Seth Curly here, Nicole. Huda calling the bombshell a bitch over a man that ain't shit. Get her off my screen now. Please, because girl, he don't even, like, she didn't do nothing to you. He's about to switch up on you bad. Huda, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Yeah. And from Stormy Burn Baby, everyone worried about Oleandria and Huda when the real conflict brewing is between an Ace messy ass and Jeremiah's evil self. Like, we might get a real altercation. If they fight, I'm going to be so mad if they fight. Because please don't do that, Navila. Don't nobody get kicked out now. But I do feel like Ace and Jeremiah is secretly has a lot of animosity right now. Like, there's one scene, Ace is asking about, like, you know, being open and if there's opportunity for Jeremiah to look at any other girls. And Jeremiah's face was like, your question's dumb. Like, don't talk to me. You're annoying. Like, his face was like, he might give Ace the business, and I'm scared for it, okay? Okay, so here are my predictions. If the girls get to pick first, Shelly is going to pick Ace. Sierra is, of course, going to pick Nick. Hannah is going to pick Charlie. Huda, of course, Jeremiah. Oleandria, Taylor. That's if the girls get to pick. And then we're going to have Amaya and Bella with nobody. Now, if the guys get to pick, we're going to have Ace. He might pick Shelly, but he might pick Amaya to explore Amaya more. Because Amaya is putting a little bit more energy in than Shelly. Just saying. We're going to have Nick pick, I think, Sierra. I want to say Bella so bad, but I feel like Nick's low-key kind of scared of Sierra. I don't know. But again, she's doing a lot and overcompensating that I feel like Nick is just a little scared of her. Just a little bit. I don't know. That's just what I think. Charlie is going to pick Hannah. If we get a twist, he might pick Bella. He might, but I do think he's going to pick Hannah. They kissed on the dog, and I think he's ready to explore with someone at this point. If Charlie goes before Austin, that's my prediction. But if Austin goes before Charlie might actually pick Hannah. He was like yesing her all through their conversation. So I do feel like there's an opportunity for Charlie to explore with Hannah. Then we have Jeremiah. Now, depending on how things go between Jeremiah and Amaya, Jeremiah might still pick Huda. But based off their conversation, and there's like a quick moment right before they go outside for the night, Jeremiah goes, if I like somebody, I like somebody. So he might be willing to actually explore Amaya, especially because Ace is talking to Amaya. He might do it out of spite, just saying. Then we have Taylor. Now, Taylor might stick with Oleandria, but he might pick Shelly or Amaya. those are my two predictions. I feel like Taylor is definitely holding back. He's holding back, but I feel like that might be an opportunity for Taylor to kind of explore. And then we'll still have maybe Bella by herself or Amaya by herself, depending on how this matchup goes tonight. So I'm really excited for this recoupling. I'm really excited for this episode. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And I can't wait to see episode 5. All right now. See y'all later. Bye.